Hey, Scotty, I'm Derm.
Nice to see you, Derm. Thanks for having me on.
It's our pleasure. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. Welcome to the KX Country Clubhouse. And we got to talk hockey right off the bat. Hey, I hear you're a big Carolina Hurricanes fan.
Huge one. Yeah, it's so far so good this season. We weren't sure what to expect.
So, how did you get turned on to hockey? Because not a lot of country stars are big hockey fans. Yeah, they kind of dabble with the Predators, but what got you turned on to hockey?
Yeah, your local team having success at a young age will kind of do it for anybody. So I was still just a kid when the Carolina Hurricanes won in '06, and I remember my parents letting me stay up late to watch Rod hoist the cup. And so then all these years later, we went through obviously probably a decade of being irrelevant, but Rod Brindamore coming back to coach, and the team kind of taking on his persona and his grit and his drive. And it's been a fun few years. We haven't quite gotten it done yet, but it's been fun to watch the team.
And you yourself, have you played hockey? Have you been on skates, played some shinny?
I haven't done a lot of hockey. I get on skates and it takes me a couple minutes to get my sea legs, and then I'm good. But every now and then we play like arenas that will have a practice rink or something beside, and me and the band will go skate and have a good time.
Cool. And you're a big Patriots fan as well.
I am. Yeah, my dad's from New England, so now he grew up back in the day. He had a pond in his backyard, and it would freeze over, and they would play hockey. My uncle played college hockey, like D2 college hockey. So they did that a lot growing up, but he moved south. So our ponds don't quite freeze over like that here.
Will Avery grow up to be a Patriots and Hurricanes fan, or are you going to kind of let him find his own way?
I mean, he can do his thing, but he's definitely he's got a whole lot of Hurricanes and Patriots shirts. So he might have to buy his own shirts if he goes looking for another team, but we'll see.
Let's talk about music. The new album is called Rise and Fall. You're on the road supporting the album, including a tour stop here in Hamilton on Saturday, November the 23rd. Tell us about life on the road for Scotty McCreery now. Is it easier than it was when you kind of started out, or is it harder that you're a little bit older and you got maybe a few more responsibilities?
It's a little bit of both, I'd say. Easier as far as knowing what to expect, and the band has basically been my same band for 13 years now. So it's one of those things where the left arm definitely knows what the right arm is doing. I know what my drummer's doing. He knows we feel comfortable on stage. But as you grow older, like you said, more responsibilities. I bring my family on the road a lot now. So they were out this last weekend. So it's changing diapers right before I go on stage in front of a few thousand people, and it's things like that it'll humble you right before people start screaming your name. It's like I was just doing the dirty work earlier. So,
but it's got to be nice to be able to have the family on the road with you, at least for part of the tour, because life on the road can be a grind, as you know.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's definitely something I don't take for granted, and I love. I love sharing what I do with my kid Avery and Gabi, just having her out there with me. Anytime I can be with her, she just puts my mind at ease and everything feels right. So it's great to have the family out.
And being out on a headlining tour, 6 #1 singles to your credit already. Is it getting a bit easier to put together the set list and what you're going to be performing on stage every night for the full 90 minutes?
Yeah, it definitely is. It always helps when the crowd knows the songs that are being played. So I appreciate radio and everybody playing the songs the last few years. And it's not to say I didn't enjoy the sets before. It was just a lot more covers. I got to play a lot of my influences and stuff. But now it's pretty centered on our music, which is it's just fun as a singer songwriter. So
are there cover songs still though in the set? Some of your favorites, or?
Yeah, we kind of change it up every now and then. We have a few different versions of the show. So, I mean, there's old country that we'll throw in there sometimes, whether it be Garth Brooks or Randy Travis or, who knows what, or even some versions of the show, we play some Elvis and different things like that. So we like to keep everybody on their toes sometimes.
We're talking with Scotty McCreery. He's live in concert here in Hamilton, Saturday, November the 23rd at the First Ontario Concert Hall. And you can get your tickets right there through the concerts page at kx947.fm. So, Scotty, say you're stranded on a desert island and you're allowed to bring 3 artists' music catalog with you, and that's all you're going to be listening to until you get rescued. What 3 artists' catalogs are you bringing on your desert island?
Wow, this is a great question. So I got 3 catalogs. One, Elvis was my guy growing up, and I feel like between his stuff and also he covered so many other artists, so it's like you get a bunch of catalogs kind of in one with Elvis. That's great. 2, I'll throw one off the wall, but there's a guy named Charlie Wilson who is the lead singer of the Gap Band.
Okay.
And I have every Charlie Wilson record, and I love the Gap Band stuff too. So I would throw Charlie in the mix. And then 3, I would probably go, it's not a big catalog, but my favorite album of all time is Jamie Johnson's That Lonesome Song. So I feel like I would have to have my favorite album on the island with me as well. So
great stuff. Great stuff. This show coming to Hamilton on November the 23rd is your last show, and then you've got a little bit of a break over Thanksgiving. The U.S. Thanksgiving is coming up. Thanksgiving, gathering around the table. You're a big fan, I can imagine.
Yeah, it's great. I think nowadays, me and my wife, we do, one family does Thanksgiving and we all get together, and the other does Christmas, and we switch off every other year. So this year is my family's Thanksgiving, so it's always fun. We get to grandparents come in and the whole family, and Mama fixes up the turkey, and maybe we'll get to smoke a turkey or smoke a ham or something like that this year. I enjoy cooking, so we'll see what we can do. But I always love the holidays.
Is there a favorite dish that Mama McCreery makes at Thanksgiving that you just got to have, or it's not feeling like Thanksgiving without it?
Yeah, I mean, she always does the turkey. The apple pie afterwards when we're too full and just want to go watch some football is probably a big thing. There's little things, deviled eggs. We kind of always have the same. You can count on all these dishes being there. So, yeah.
Wonderful. Well, Scotty, we're looking forward to you coming north of the border and playing the show here in KX Country. Safe travels on the road. Looking forward to you getting to town. Happy holidays, and thanks for joining us this afternoon.
Hey, well, thank you. We can't wait to get up there, and appreciate you letting me come on to chat a little bit about the show.
Great. Thanks, Scotty.
Thank you.